You're more flexible that way than that way.
Do you think so?
Yeah, 'cause look how far you're bending that way. You're going to bend more, you need to bend that way more on the weight that way, that's it. That's it, good.
So this is how I would like ski, you know.
What are you doing?
Down the moguls.
Down the what?
Moguls?
What walls?
So, do you think everyone realises that we've got an announcement to make this week?
Possibly.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, good morning everybody. Welcome to another Sunday morning show. Good morning, Leicester.
Good morning, Dan. Good morning, everybody.
Hopefully this won't go on too long, this show today, because I'm probably going to feel a little on the warm side.
To be fair, you haven't got much protection in that region of your body, so...
What does that mean?
It means you're frolically challenged. Is that the word? I make words up, don't I?
You certainly do. Did you know that this show is the highlight of Jordan's mum's week?
Jane.
Hello, Jane. I hope you're enjoying our Sunday morning show.
Yeah, it's not just her highlight, it's quite a lot of people's highlight apparently.
Is it?
The show, yeah. Which is funny really, isn't it? Because I'm on it, I don't even watch it. Do you watch it?
That's not very nice.
You
I have to watch it every Sunday morning.
Do you make the kids watch it?
Yeah, Laura and I sit down with the kids and watch it on the big screen.
Oh, it's fun in your house, isn't it?
It's fun in our house. How's your coffee anyway?
So today, I'm just going to take this a little bit closer and show you people. It's very much coffee and not a lot of milk, because we've run out of milk. So it's almost black.
That's alright. There's no sugar in it.
No.
I've got a little splash.
Oh, yeah. I could probably do a little bit in there, I'm not going to lie. But...
So, this week on the show, we have been... Where have we been this week? We've been at Perranporth, and I think Perranporth has gone down really well.
Yeah, it was...
Really, really well.
It was... The weather was superb, which was only bettered by the quality of the golf course.
Yeah, that was...
I really enjoyed it. I honestly don't remember it being that good.
Do you not?
No. I guess, as I've said before, previously when I played a golf course, I would be very much focused on the golf course. Greens, playing. Fairways, tee, etc. and playing, and then judging a golf course on how well you played or how fair you thought the course was on how you rated it. But just like the views and everything about it, and it's a proper golf course. I honestly don't remember it being that good before, but I really enjoyed it.
I think it just falls on the line of spectacular because of the views around it, and I don't know what it is. There's something about the light, and Big John Oggy, he told us that there's a lot of artists move down to the St Ives area, which is where we're going to be next week on the show, down to St Ives, because the artists, the light is perfect. Like it's a Mediterranean light or something like that. It's something to do with the colour of the sea and all of that sort of thing going on. I don't know much about that, and you probably don't know much about that. But it certainly was different, and it came up beautifully on the cameras.
There was no need for any light enhancing or anything like that. It was glorious. The company was good as well. Gilly was a good...
Gilly was a very good...
He was good value, wasn't he?
He always is, isn't he?
Yeah, we knew he'd be good on there, but he came across really well. And exactly how he was on the video is how he's like in real life.
Yeah, he's a good friend of ours, because I've known Chris for, ever since I was a kid, really. And I know you said at the beginning of the intro of I've looked up to this guy, you know.
That was true, wasn't it? Really?
But we actually really did. He was a young county player, good county player. He's probably, I would say, he's 2 or 3 years older than me. Yeah. But he was one of the younger players in the county first team at the time, and dominating, playing some properly good golf.
I had just missed him, because I was a little bit later onto the county scene than what you and your brother were. Yeah. I was probably 18 months behind you before I got into the first team. Yeah. And he'd turned pro. Yeah, he was gone by playing, but I got to know him through you and your brother. Hung around a bit with him, played. Didn't really mix in the same playing circle as him, because like I said, I was playing amateur golf, he was in the pro thing, but always spoke to him, and in recent years I played with him in the Torquay Pro-Am.
You've tried to play
so I played in Pro-Ams with him, and he's always had time for us. He's always been a good lad, and he's a good lad. There's nothing to not like about him as far as
I went to his 40th birthday, not last year, obviously COVID year, but the year before.
Yeah. Carnage.
we would
Cornish carnage.
We were jiggying away for most of the night.
Not together.
Dancing away, all sorts going on. It was carnage. It was good fun though. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, we had a good time.
Yeah.
So yeah, and obviously his golf is quality. He's a great player, and he's messaged me. I spoke to him during the week. He messaged me saying that he desperately wants to get us up at Newquay with him soon. So we're going to go and do some type of rematch at Newquay with him. It's just been so busy at Newquay Golf Club with the members and everything like that we haven't had time to be able to get out and get on the course there. So we're going to get up and play with him. But what was really interesting, if you read the comments in the first two parts probably, maybe even the third part of that, saying, you jokers, you're never going to shoot a 59 round there. They got close. Like they could have got it. If they had got out a little bit quicker out the blocks.
They had a slow start, but also there was a couple of pin placements were a little bit
hard.
tricky, which were hard to get to.
16 was just tough. That par 3 down the hill where they
you couldn't. I don't know how you could get close to that pin with that prevailing wind and the fact that it was bouncy. I mean, if you couldn't keep it on the green, I don't think. But yeah, they had a good effort at it, and they played some very good golf.
Yeah, and they just both of them.
Thankfully, you turned up towards the end as well because
we got it going in the end.
We were struggling to get under par.
We were going to struggle to break par, weren't we? But so good fun down at Perranporth. And this week we are at West Cornwall, so we're back in Cornwall on the Cornwall. What are we calling it? The Cornish Swing.
Cornish Swing, yeah.
The Cornish Swing.
I think so.
Yeah, let's call it the Cornish Swing. So we're at West Cornwall Golf Club, which and we're down there. Very different to obviously playing with two very good players in Chris and
Will. Are you saying the
Will.
two we play with aren't good players?
No, but they're handicapped golfers. Handicapped golfers. So and when you're looking at the edits and you're watching it all unfold and things like that, it's a different type of.
We try to appeal to lots of different people and have people of differing abilities, ages, gender on the channel. So we've had Sophie on, who's obviously a female. We've had a guy that's won on the Euro Pro Tour and played European Tour in Gilly. We've had Wilbur, who's trying to make his way on tour golf at a certain stage in his life. And we've had Lee on there, who's a 12 handicapper, good reasonable golfer. And then John, who's starting his golfing journey.
He is, yeah. And so we're on this week with John Big Oggy, and we're on with Lee as well. And it's a proper who's the Cornish #1 YouTuber battle off, isn't it?
It was a really good vlog, but you could tell there was. I'm not going to say sexual tension, but there was
definitely not. Definitely not. There was certainly some tension in the camp. In their buggy.
Did we ever find out who was Cornish #1 YouTuber?
No, but there's some funny little moments in their buggy, which I'm sure everyone
buggy cam will definitely
we'll see next week. Won't it? Yeah. But yeah, it is. It was just good. I think because we've had so many comments from people saying, we want to get a higher handicap golfer on there. You'll see it.
John fits the bill perfectly, and I think
it will.
Yeah, and I think it will show as well that the beauty of golf, and in my opinion, why it's probably the best game out there or best sport, is that you can, with a handicap system, you can play against anybody, and you can still compete. Whether you're a complete beginner down to a European Tour winner, everyone can compete with the handicap system, and that was a really good display of how that works. It was a fun vlog. I really enjoyed that day.
I did.
And people keep saying, are you going to play with such and such or do a collab with them? We're trying to do as much as we can, but we're restricted, and we've got a lot of. You've got a few sponsors, things that you need to do, bits that we have to do, and that takes a bit of priority because without them there wouldn't be a channel. So obviously thanks for their support, the people that do support the channel, but we will be doing as much as we can as soon as we can. As soon as it opens up, we are trying to arrange things, aren't we? But people have got such busy schedules, and getting an actual date fixed in the diary at a venue is difficult, isn't it?
So on that note then, from hopefully what we're going to be able to do is our support is prostate cancer this year, and we wanted it to be part of the channel. I know it's something that's dear to you, most because it's hit you a little bit.
So I explain all
that.
You can. So my dad early September was diagnosed with prostate cancer. So he was sort of going through that, had a lot of tests. Had quite a lot of support from them, from the charity, and he was going to be facing a battle with it. Yeah, I mean, he had advanced prostate cancer in the end, so he was starting rapid radiotherapy.
Yeah.
That was going to be on the Monday, but unfortunately he didn't get to that stage. No, he died on the Friday. So he obviously didn't die of prostate cancer, and he was sort of up for the battle. But I just thought it was for me personally, it was once he was diagnosed with it, I did a bit of research.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
Yeah, it's something that a lot of men suffer with, and it's there's a lot of research that can be done. There's a lot of preventions of it, and the test is so simple. It's a bit, it's not the nicest thing, but then it's better than having the actual cancer.
Yeah.
And the development of the research into the cancer and the treatments and the prevention and stuff, I just thought that it was good to support them. And when they came on board, it was.
And there's not obviously not just with your dad, but there's been a number of other friends of ours, haven't there? That we've now come to know that
Dan Lyons, who was on the channel, we came Cayman Golf last year. His dad Pete, who's one of our dear friends. He's been diagnosed with it.
So it's dear to us. So we're going to be doing some stuff this year, which hopefully when we do our little trips away, if you come to France or you come to Wales and we have some golf days, we're going to donate obviously a proportion of what we bring in to go towards that charity or our chosen charity for this year. So anything that you guys can do to support. Leicester's carrying, and a number of you have mentioned it as well, Leicester carries the head cover, the driver head cover, and we're obviously wearing their hoodies, and I've got the woolly hat on.
Daniel Richards, I think it is, isn't it?
Dan Richards,
he sent me the head cover last year.
And they do have it available, and I'll put a little link down the bottom here that you can go over to the website. I'll put a link in the description as well. You can click over to the website and see their store of bits and pieces that they've got. We'll be wearing it this year. And if you guys want to support it and wear some of their stuff, it'd be great. The more head covers we can get out there with that on it, the better, isn't it?
Definitely,
just showing
100%.
the support. So that's our big announcement really for this week with regards to that.
What have we got coming up on the channel?
Well, this we've week got the West Cornwall one, which we talked about with John and Lee. And
what did we do last week? I meant.
Oh, what did we do last week? We've been so busy. Last week we were down at Mullion Golf Club, which is down. Literally, the USP for that place is that it is the furthest southwest golf course in England. But it was stunning.
Yeah, it was a little hidden gem.
These guys fell in love with it.
I'd heard. You always get, when you've never been to somewhere, you ask a few people, you get a general idea of the quality of golf course and what it's like. And I'll be honest, I wasn't completely positive what people were saying about the golf course, but they were completely wrong. Yeah. And I've told them. Yeah. We went down there. It was, and I guess I had low expectations. Went down there and it exceeded everything. It was it started off quite windy. And then the wind died a little bit, and then we were getting these amazing views. The views are phenomenal. There's some the views are unbelievable. There's some cracking golf holes there. The greens were superb. They were as good as I've putted on this year.
Yeah, they were good. They were really, really good.
Everything, I just loved it. I'd like to go down again, and that was definitely one of my highlights so far of the year.
And the good thing about that is we also had on the channel for that trip was James Urquhart. So you may have seen James. He's our head coach here at the golf club. He's been in some of my putting videos because he's a bit of a whiz kid on the Sound Putt Lab. So James has come out to play, and he has not played golf for a while, and he does rip it.
He played nicely. Considering he hadn't played since December.
He played nicely.
Yeah, he's got a lovely swing, and he hits the ball really well. So, I think people enjoy watching his golf because his golf is good. We had a good game down there.
And we also had a couple of fans of the channel come and watch, didn't we?
Yeah, really nice.
And it was actually really nice, and I think they really enjoyed themselves, and they actually showed us around a little bit when we were there and helped us out with a few of the lines and stuff, which was great. But if you do ever see us going to a venue that's close by you and you want to come along and watch, feel free. I know it's difficult right now in the COVID-y times, but moving forward, that's going to obviously restrictions are going to be a bit easier. So if you feel that you want to come and watch us play, you're more than welcome to come and watch us play.
A quick warning, you probably will end up being shown in the vlog because I tend to point the camera at people.
Leicester will start pointing cameras at you.
I just like watching people's reaction when the camera goes.
But feel free, if you want to come down and watch anything, or you want to know where we're going to be at certain times, just let us know, and we'll put an announcement out there where we're going to be coming up. So, and then the next day we were back at Ashbury, playing up there with Lee and Will.
Did the beaches.
and we did the beaches course, which you talk about Mullion being a bit of a surprise.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Some of the holes around there. I mean, I love tree-lined pine tree-lined courses, and that was just, there was some beautiful holes down there.
Credit to Pete and his
tweeter.
team. I mean, I think they only got had 3 green staff working. They got over
104 holes or whatever.
Over 100 holes.
Yeah. Trying to manage that place.
Some of those, one of the greens I bushnelled from front to back, and it was nearly 30 yards.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a
lot.
Spend
all day cutting.
Oh my, yeah. I mean,
with your little lawnmower.
Once you finish cutting, you got to start again. It was
like the Golden Gate Bridge, isn't it? You just keep painting.
But yeah, no, that was another hidden gem. So that was a good day. We're always made to feel so welcome there. It's a brilliant hotel and everything complex, and again, that's well worth a visit.
Absolutely. So you must have some announcements. I mean, if you say loads and bring out one or two announcements.
I haven't got loads this week. I have got some birthday shout-outs.
Have you?
I have, yeah. I'm getting pictures and all sorts now.
Oh, are you?
So I have got. We'll start off. I think we will start off with Emerson. We mentioned him last week.
We did.
It was
a week early.
It was premature. Congratulations last week because it was a week early.
You like that, don't you?
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? I'll probably overuse it now. I won't use it again. So it's actually Emerson's birthday, which was on April the 30th.
Yeah.
I mentioned it last week. We'll mention it again. So happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Emerson.
To Emerson.
So that was yesterday.
That was yesterday. So hope you had a great
day.
And I've also had one from Anthony Hammond. He's put, "Hi Lester, could you give a birthday shout out to Richard Sibia? Yeah. It'll be his birthday on Friday the 30th. Best wishes from all of us at Brett Vale Golf Club in Suffolk." So that's from Tony Hammond. So Richard, happy birthday.
Richard, happy birthday to you.
And welcome to everyone from Brett Vale Golf Club.
There you go. Love it.
Right, and the last birthday shout out today. He's probably thought I've forgotten.
Would he?
Yeah.
Do we know him?
But I haven't. Yes.
We do know him.
He is a member at our place. He's a big fan of the channel. Big fan of yours. Maybe not so much a fan of mine, although we are now, we're getting closer. We're playing a little golf together.
Who's that?
So it is from Richard Crook. Ex-captain Richard Crook. Yeah.
Richard Crook. I don't know if Richard actually watches. I think he just goes on and just presses the thumbs up.
Oh, he does comment though, so hopefully he's watched this week, because if not...
He'll be watching this week.
So
if he knows
it
is
a
shout out.
Emma... Yeah. His daughter's birthday, and she is 6 on
6 years
Sunday
old.
the 2nd of May. So
that's today.
So it's her birthday today. Hope she was spoilt.
Yeah, Richard, make sure you spoil her.
Hope you bought her lots of nice presents.
Yeah.
I've got a nice picture that we'll put up now as well. That will go up of her. So happy birthday to Emma.
Happy birthday, Emma.
Keep playing your golf.
Do you know what? I bet the whole family sat around watching this now.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, Rich. All right, Joe.
I think that...
Is that it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
That's
3. How many more do you want? We're not that
popular. Well, I think that's good.
We're not that popular.
I think you've done well there. So happy birthday to everybody, even if we're not shouting out.
Sorry if I've forgotten anybody as well, because I do get quite a few of them. I try and save them, but I do miss the odd one. So I can give you a belated birthday shout-outs if you ever want that.
So where are we this week on the channel?
So we've got Monday off.
Bank holiday.
You've given me and Jordan
the Monday off. Yeah. I've got to be in early because there's a comp on.
Well, I've got Friday an early start. So.
Yeah, you do. And Saturday's even. Saturday, quarter past 6, first one's off.
Bad luck.
That's my alarm.
If you'd have worked hard at school,
5.
If you'd have worked hard at school, you could have been working for yourself and not had to work it.
That's true. Very true. Well, this week we're actually going for a Euro Pro. Well, it's Wilbur's first Euro Pro Tour event in a few weeks' time. So we're going up to Harleyford Golf Club. And we're going to do like a practice. It's a bit like what we did at Tour School.
Yeah.
So
a bit more serious.
A bit more serious. So
but we're commentating, aren't we?
We are going up there to do the filming.
I honestly think that's where our future lies, in presenting.
Commentating.
Rather than YouTube or golf.
Where would you be? Would you be more on course, or were you in like? Because I feel like I could probably maybe hold the anchor for.
I think we're better looking out than deck. That's how I see us.
Yeah.
Leicester and down.
Definitely with this hat on.
Let's put myself first. Leicester and down.
Yeah. So you'll be the anchor. Anchor man, you'll be the anchor man.
Yeah.
I'll be out. No, I'll be the anchor man in the studio. I'll get you on the course. Like you'll be like Ken on the course.
Yeah, I could.
Bernie on the course.
Yeah.
Bernie in the bunda.
I'm not going to see anyone then. I'm going to be ahead of everything.
Yeah, you'll be. Yeah. So this week we're going to be on the golf course with Paul and Wilbur. I tried to get James Ruth, but he's got an MRI scan on his leg, so he couldn't go. So I've got Paul and Will, but they're going to go up, and we're going to do like maybe a 3-part series. They're going to play 18 holes, so it's going to be like a practice round for Will.
Yeah.
But I'm going to do some commentary. Lester's going to do some commentary, and we're going to just maybe figure out a way in which they would get around the golf course, as in maybe put them in an 18-hole medal.
Yeah.
To see how they get on. But then also use it like a practice round to talk about maybe what they would do when they're doing practice shot, doing a practice round, so they might be around the greens a little bit more, thinking of pin positions, stuff like that. I think that would be quite cool. So we're going to just break up the course vlogs with chucking one of those in there as a 3-parter.
I think it would be a good video for everyone to watch, but it would also be helpful for Will to get Paul's perspective and a different opinion of someone on the same sort of level. It's all right us going with Will and saying we would do this and this, but we haven't got the actual experience of competing
tournament
at that level, whereas
sort of
Paul might
bring something else to the table.
And everything I think that Will can pick up this year particularly, because a lot of these golf courses, there's people that have been on this tour several years trying to get off it, but they would have got a bit of course knowledge. Will's seen a lot of these courses first time and sort of blind almost to it, so he's going to have to adapt quickly. Almost this year is probably like a bit of a learning curve really for a big assault on it next year.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I would completely agree. I absolutely agree with that. I think it's a great opportunity for Will to put him under a little bit of pressure as well, because he did say that at tour school thing that we did, he felt a bit of the pressure, certainly early on. But yeah, I think it'll be good. And we're looking forward to getting up and see that golf course as well. Yeah. So, but I think that's it for this week, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. We've waffled enough.
We have waffled a lot this week.
There's a lot of waffling.
You've drunk all your coffee. I've drunk all my coffee, which is unusual.
Yeah.
To finish it.
Normally leave like a half an inch in the bottom, and then I pick the cup up and it goes everywhere. That's not what happens. Well done, you. Can you not have the last bit?
It's all the bits, you know.
It's good for you, that bit.
Is it? Not sure about that. Anyway, everybody, hope you have a fantastic week. Enjoy our course vlogs this week at West Cornwall, and we'll see everybody next Sunday. Do you fancy coming next Sunday?
Yeah, I'll come next
Sunday. See you next Sunday.